Hello, overnight managers, and welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. Alright, so we've got several items we need to check the price on. I'm really going to just check all the prices here today. Um, you probably are surprised because this is basically a second video for the day. You would have gotten one just earlier in the day here, and then you're getting this one. The reason for it is I made that other video, and as seems to happen to me so often, I got that video fully recorded, and about an hour afterwards, an update came out for the game. So I wanted to make this video covering the update. There are several new things to it. I'm excited for them. I think they're going to add some unique elements to the game, so we will see how that ends up working. Um, it very well might mean that we're firing our cashier today. We will see on that. I'm not sold entirely on that yet. But as I said, in the interest of realism, I have kept the cashier because I did not want him to be gone and therefore people just be able to run out the doors. So I have kept him up till now. We are running low on items, so we definitely need to get more stock in. That was the prime thing I was going to be doing in the next episode as it was. And so that is what we're going to focus on in today's video. We will go ahead and look at doing that along with putting in new shelving in the back to organize that. But also we're going to cover what's going on in the game. So if you remember the last major update they brought in the tablet, which was a great thing. They also brought in that there are now issues that customers have at the self-checks, which personally hasn't been a big deal. Pretty easy overall. I sometimes tease the customers about it and stuff. And yes, I know they're fictional, so I'm just talking to myself, but it is something I enjoy doing. Um, both the talking to myself and the teasing of the customers, by the way. Uh, anyways, though, that was a thing that we had to do, and now also I had kept this cash register here because of it, because I did not want it to be where I just had people able to walk out the door with no supervision. The first update to the game is there is a new type of employee. Let's go to hiring here. We have customer helpers. So what these people do is they will help people at the self-checks. They cost $150 to hire, and then they're $80 a day in wages. So they cost a bit more than a cashier to hire, but then I can have self-checks. So what we are going to probably end up doing is sadly firing our cashier and removing this register and putting in more self-checks over here. Might sound a bit harsh, but the reason for it is I can fit more self-checks there. We can get more people through. Now, to me, this really is sort of playing the game in a very real way. We're almost becoming Walmart in a way. We're removing the actual people who check you out and instead going with the self-checkouts. I know that's going to upset some people and such, but it is the way it is. What we're going to do is we're going to go through the first day here, try to get our supplies that we need because we've got this whole list of things we need. And we're going to try to get that taken care of. And then we will go ahead and uh, purchase the self-checks, sell the register, fire our employee. We'll say that he's coming back as one of our assistants at the self-check or something, so we didn't really fire him. I wouldn't fire an employee if I had employees just like that. If they're doing their job appropriately like this guy is, I'm not going to fire him. I would move him to a new position if that was called for. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So we are completely out of some items. We definitely need the money to start coming in. We need $819. So that's what we're going to be looking at. Hopefully, my hope is what I'd like to do is take, say, this machine and turn it around over here. So that way we're going to have one machine here, and then we'll have two machines over here as well at least. So that way we've got them all set up. We'll have 4, which is more checkouts than we had currently. We only had the 3, and it would allow me to put more shelving over here if I really wanted to. So those are all good things in my opinion. For right now, though, as I said, We need that money to come in because we're really short on goods. Now the other, couldn't find French fries. Yep, I know, sir, we're out of items. I apologize for that. The other thing, where did my two helpers go here? Guessing they're in the store stocking some items. Yeah, there he is. Alright, so there is a thing now where if you notice, when I'm highlighting him, I can press boost. So let's see how this works here. We're going to go ahead and let him grab an item, and then we're going to boost him and see how this works. Yep, notice he is jogging it out there. And I can boost him several times, so he's really going to run with it. Which is sort of cool. Personally, I'm not seeing that as that huge of an update. I mean, it's cool. I got no problem with it. It's a little something extra you can do in the game. Evidently, it lasts quite a while. So we can get these guys running a bit. I mean, I guess that is a good thing. It will... Oh, did I overboost him? I might have overboosted him. You don't want to overboost your employees. That could be drug abuse right there. Don't need him passing out on me. Alright. So, as I said, we're going to go ahead and let these people get checked out. Now, right now, it's not an issue. So, it's sort of like, am I really needing it? But I feel like having a fourth register would be a good thing for me here. And having that guy to run the self-checks will be a good thing. It'll free me up as far as what I'm wanting to do. See, right now, if I was doing something else, I'd have to go over and help this guy. Instead, I'm going to have an employee who does that, which is much more realistic as to how things work. Yeah, you probably would have a cash register still in the store. It just, I mean, that's sort of a normal thing. Right now, the store's just not big enough. Once the store gets a bit bigger, what I'd love to have is 2 cash registers at least, and then 4 self-checks. But I'm saying when the store is a lot bigger, pretty much when we've maxed out on size. We're getting close here. We just need $178 more. I really want to get that order in. We'll get him boosted. Where's the other guy? Are you still boosting? Did I break you? No, it looks like you're okay. Alright, we'll get you boosting more. I mean, it might as well be running. That's better for us overall, I would say. Definitely improves them some. I don't think that's a bad thing in any way, shape, or form. It's just not something that's huge either way. Alright, let's go ahead and start helping with these items now that we've got this whole shipment in. Because, yeah, we are running low on items. And in all honesty, what I very well might do is I might just bring in the new guy. And for right now, not worry about replacing my cashier. Because I don't have, I mean, that's going to cost me $1,800. You know what? We've got somebody over there. Let's see if I can bring this guy in. He's going to cost $150 to hire. Let's go ahead and hire him. Is he here? Yes, this is our guy here. So he can't help this one evidently because of the fact that they had the issue before he got here. But that's what his job's going to be. He is going to be basically here to assist the people with the self-checks. Get those 2 boosted. I'm sort of wanting to wait around and see what happens with this guy. Make sure that he does the job properly. We need to get all that stuff put out onto the shelves, obviously, that we have. So that is definitely a thing. I do like that they're jogging because we do need them to be speedy here. Let's go ahead and put the lights on. I'm just wanting somebody to have an issue checking out and for him to help them. That's what I'm wanting to see. Otherwise, he's not really worth the $80 a day I'm paying him. Oh, alright, so he's over there helping the guy out. I'd say that actually works really perfectly. Good job, sir. And for now, you're going to keep your job. Later, we'll deal with you. But for now, you keep your job. Alright, I'm going to put some of these things in the back that can go in the back. Then we'll start. We're going to need probably another order worth of stuff because we have a whole bunch that needs to go out at a point. You jog. Double time it. You double time it. I was saying something that I didn't really care about the boost too much, but I'm actually really appreciating the boost. Boost is doing some good for me here. So now there is another thing also here. I'm going to put this box onto the shelf over here if I can find which shelf it goes on. Alright, so it goes right there. Another part of the update, and this part I really love. Let's say he has a box that he also has used some of the eggs out of. They will now condense the boxes down, so you won't have two half-empty boxes on the shelf. They will condense them down and make sure there's just what needs to be on the shelf. And I think that is fantastic. That is a great job there. It makes life so much simpler. So yeah, that guy is going to cost me $80, but like right now, he's saving me time. I don't have to be worried about it. I am curious if there's an issue at the other machine what'll happen, but I'm assuming he will walk over to the other machine without any type of problem. Alright, you just took one, but I evidently filled it in as soon as you took it. Alright. Basically, we're just going to get through today. We're going to put all the items out we can. We definitely are hurting some on our customer opinion because of the fact we're out of so many items, but we'll hopefully get that fixed here in the next day or so. As I said, I'm not, like, I sort of like having a cash register, and there's part of me that doesn't want to get rid of it. But same time, it is more practical to have 4 self-checks. So I'll have to think about it. But as I said, I do love the fact that they will also condense boxes down, which means that, yeah, if I use a box that could have been condensed down, they will do it for me. Now, it doesn't just happen automatically, so like me putting that box up, it's not condensed down. But when they're working that box, it will take care of itself somewhat. So, I'm pleased with that. Yeah, I don't know. As I said, I mean, really, hopefully what you're seeing here is sort of the real situation that companies like Walmart, Target, and all those have to consider, is that you have the option of either having one cashier to run one register, or the option of having multiple cashiers, or a single cashier running multiple registers. That's really what it comes down to. And it's sort of a tough choice because I like the human element of having a cashier and having him at his specific register, but I do like the convenience of having multiple self-checks. Now, realistically, for the size of store I have, I probably didn't need the guy for the self-checks right now. I could just go ahead and do that. And in reality, I probably won't keep him, at least for the time being, because the store's not that hectic yet. So he's fine where he is. I also could be boosting my employees a bit more right now, like that guy. But the fact is, we're getting the stuff put out, and it's not really something that's too problematic for me. I'm going to leave him. I'll pay him the $80 for tomorrow. So that way, as we go through the next day here, you'll get to see him work some. Let me know what you think of him, and let me know what you think of the update overall. Personally, I think it's good. I think it adds realism to the game overall. I mean, I'm not sure that the stalkers would run around the way these are. Generally, at most stores, what you will find is there might be some stalking that goes on during the day, but a lot of it goes on at nighttime when the customers aren't there. So there's not that hectic rush of them trying to rush around the customers to get things stocked. It's more topping things off while the customers are there and then then it's just sort of relaxed at night. I mean, the stuff is worked, but they're not running like chickens with their heads cut off kind of thing to try to get everything done like I have my guys running right now. Okay, so we got a little bit too much of the... Yeah, alright. We'll just go ahead and leave that. You know what? We're going to leave this over in the area here. There we go. This one can go on the shelf, I believe. And then we've got a decent amount of money, so we can go ahead and order the rest of the items we need at the beginning of the day tomorrow. But I want to sort of get everything worked that we need to work first, so that way I know what I need to order. As I'd said in the last episode, that was the thing I had wanted to achieve in the next episode, was getting my back room sort of taken care of here. And that's what we're working on. And they're going to work on it with more speed because I can. It doesn't seem to have any negative effect. Though I do wonder if it's costing me money. I should look at that. Had not even considered that it might actually cost me money for them to run around. If it does, then that's a negative, and I will stop doing that very quickly. Alright, I ordered one too many of these as well. That's fine. There we go. Those two will be over there. Sort of want to wait till one of them gets to the point where I could do another boost without negatively impacting them, because I think that yellow was a bad sign there. I don't want to over boost them and hurt them in the end. But yeah, I'll probably go ahead and fire the customer helper here after the episodes, because just I don't need him. He's fine in what he's doing. It's not like he's doing a great job and such, but I just don't need the extra assistance. What I really need is 6 more shelves so I can get some more restockers. That's what I'm really more concerned about. I would rather have this extra shelving going on here and just keeping my setup the way that it is for right now. I just don't like him standing the way he is there. That's sort of my annoyance. But I mean, he is sort of standing between them and the door, which is a good thing. So I guess that's, as I said, very realistic then. Alright, they're done for the night, so let's go ahead and go to the next day. That's great. We will go ahead and order our products. We need honey, chicken, and cereal have all gone up in price. Alright, so we've got 2 of them. I don't think we have the chicken right now. So we need to get chicken in. Alright. 1132. Alright, so let's see what we still need on the shelves. They also did increase the range of the gun here some, which is a good thing, because we did need that. Want to make sure I have a little bit of everything on the shelves if I can help it. Couldn't do 2 of those. Could do those. So let's get that in. We'll have most of the items then available. So let's see, we're at $14. It does cost us money to boost them, so never mind. I'm not boosting them at all anymore. Yeah, that did not realize that. Sort of feel bad that I was wasting money on it. Alright. Good thing to learn, though. It is just the update just came out. So, I mean, really, if you want an associate to rush around like that, I guess you should pay him more. I don't hate the idea of it. I just hate that I'm paying him more money. And why did... Oh, this one just... This was the one that was over here already. My mistake. We'll just put that over there. Get these eggs, put them over here on the shelf in the hot back room because that's how we do eggs here. There's no health issue with that at all, is there? Alright, we just raised the price on this. It's already full though, so that's fine. Yet, had not realized I was spending more money on doing that. Not very happy about that. But I am glad that I learned it quickly, and hopefully you've learned it now too, so that way you can make that choice for yourself. If you feel you need them running around, you can have them. It's nice. I mean, they do work faster then, but I'd rather have the extra person and not be spending that little bit extra cash each time. Because I boosted him twice, and it cost me about $6. So it's about $3 per boost that you're paying there. I could be off on that, but that seems about what it looked like to me. It was about $3 per boost, and that's a significant amount. Okay, can't put any more of those out for right now. And 51 on those now. Perfect. Let's get this freight worked. Coffee's all set there, so we can put this onto the bottom shelf. There we go. Other changes I've liked. Now that I found out about the boost, not so happy about that. That one doesn't work for me too much. Did I have another place where chicken was on the shelf? I'm not exactly sure, so I'm just going to put this back over here. There we go. Alright. Open. Let's get some sales going on. Next big thing I want is to get shelving. You know what? I'm almost thinking I'm going to take out a loan in order to get it. Because with buying that shelving, I can now we're going to leave the customer helper, as I said, for today. Oh, I need that shelving to be put up first. That's some big shelving. Alright. I mean, it's nice. I don't have to worry about that guy. And it does look like he's at the second register. Yep, the guy went over to the second register and helped him out. So we did have that confirmed. That's a good thing. I don't like how tight that is there. I do like that all the objects have collision to them. That is a nicety. Want to leave as much space as I can. Alright, I am going to have to use that space by the door, it looks like, for this one. Because I don't, well, yeah, this one will fit over here. Not exactly where I'd want to have to go for it, but I'm not them, so I don't mind that they might have that inconvenience. Alright. Get rid of that there. Alright, this was the box I had wanted. There we go. What is it you're holding here? Oh, you've got... Alright. For right now, let's just go ahead and put that right there. That way you get out of your hand, because I do want you working. Potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. Had not meant to do either of those things. That wasn't great. Let's go ahead and reduce it by 1. Don't know what I just scanned there. I mean, that olive oil will probably need at a point, so it's not the end of my world either way. There we go. That can go there. Let's get the potatoes, and they are going to go... right up there. I can't even get that box back, but hopefully these guys can. Alright, there we go. That's got its own spot. Let's see here. Toilet paper is going to have its own spot. I will say it's not terrible not having to deal with the customers in that way. It's almost making me think of sort of keeping him. Alright. So I should have 3 of them now, I believe, as far as my workers. I'm pretty sure that's what I set up there. There's that one. What else comes in big boxes that... This chicken can go over there. Basically, I want to get all the big boxes into rows where they have an entire row for themselves. These are smaller. I'm talking about the boxes that take up an entire line just by themselves. And I think those are the only 3 items that I have that do that. Yeah. See, like this can go over there. Alright, we can't do any more ordering for the day, but we've got our stuff pretty well taken care of here. This I want over here. I don't want toilet paper up there anymore. What I need to order next actually what we're going to do next. Oh, we still have to hire that stalker. Completely didn't realize that. Went ahead and hired him. Let's go with leaving this area. Let's go to bank. Let's pay that one off early. It might not have been a good idea. We might actually need the money that was going to bring us. Yeah, I can take out the lowest loan though. I'll probably do that. Well, actually, you know what? I might take out the big loan. We've got 3 guys here working now. So let's see. I need some more lighting in here. I need 2 more lights to be sure. Alright, let's go ahead and retake that loan out. That was my bad. Pay it off early. Let's go with that. So the daily payments are the least amount. There we go. Now we'll take that. Alright. Yeah, it costs us a little bit there, but that's fine. So we need a couple of lights. And we need probably 2 things of paint at least. And flooring we need the basic. Alright, let's go ahead and finish the day. Pay all our guys. Mozzarella cheese and flour went up. Alright, which flour was it? I'm not exactly sure. That one went up. There we go. I have to say, this guy, as I said, sort of growing on me because I'm doing other things and I don't have to worry about him. Alright, so let's go ahead and buy that stuff. So that way I can start dealing with it. I love that these are now gridded because it does make life a little bit simpler. Alright, and then we'll have this other light over here to put out where we need it, when we need it. We don't need the chicken right now. We do want the floor, because this has just bothered me. I don't want the floor in this room to be different in some way. So there's that. I doubt I'm going to use this box again, so you know what? We're just going to pitch it. Yeah, it's a little bit of a wasteful thing, but it's fine. I just had wanted this flooring so that way when you're coming down, it's all one type here. Just looks better and more uniform. Oh, looks like I had enough paint just in this container alone. Alright, wow. Paint seems to have gone longer than I thought it would. Let's go ahead and put that down there. Let's go ahead and close this box up. We're going to box this up. There we go. We'll stack that one on top. Stack that one on top. What you got there? Alright, you've got soap. Do I have a space for soap? See, this is the thing. I need to sort of organize all this stuff. Alright, so let's get one of each of the cleaning products. We've got the bleach already taken care of. We're going to get this one, and this one. Might need a couple of them, but let's get those to begin with. Alright. Get the hand soap first of all, because otherwise they're going to take that. And let's go ahead and do 3 shelves of that. No, we'll do 2 shelves of that. There we go. And we'll do 3 shelves of this one. There we go. Well, if you hadn't picked it up, I would have taken care of that. But you had to pick it up, didn't you? Can't be patient. Alright, where are the bottles? The spray bottles. I know I have them somewhere. Ah, there they are. Well, I get the spray bottles first. He can just wait there a little bit longer. You know what? We're going to do 3 of the spray bottle. Because the detergents and stuff seem to go very quickly. Alright. Now let's get the flour here. Actually, you know what? Yeah, flour just does go so quickly, it seems. We're gonna do an extended area for that. Get some more of the flour here. Probably overkill, but you know what? I'd rather have it on the shelves. Keep doing that whenever I get out of the thing. It's very annoying. Oh, I don't have enough money for 4 of those. Alright. Really? Very annoying. We're just going to do 3 of those. Then we're going to bring over this one and do it here and here. And then we're going to do this one here and here. Probably have another cereal that'll go up there. Alright, I think we're pretty good for right now on this stuff, so let's go ahead and open for the day. What is this? Why did you guys not put this onto the shelf? There's plenty of room on the shelf for this. There it goes. Ta-da. That was hard. Sometimes I don't know what to help, you know? And I'm eliminating the tags as I can. I hate that I do that. There. I'm going to put that lower on the shelves here. Really, I don't want things on upper shelves unless they are also on lower shelves. Sort of what I'm getting at here. You know what? This milk is also going to get its own shelving. Okay, so I could just let go a tab and it gets rid of that. Good thing to have learned. Wish I had known that a little bit earlier. That's my mistake. This is actually working really well right now. Very pleased about it. Alright, so I need $550 to get in there a freezer in, which is something I very much want to do. He's right there to help, which is perfect. You know, the more he's growing on me, the more I'm just fine with him being over there. He's helping out with 2 registers. He'll help out with more registers when I get him in, so I'm very okay with that. I think he actually is a good thing for the store. Alright, let's see here. Want to put milk as its own thing. So we'll put the milk over here. Because the milk also sells extraordinarily fast, and I want to have plenty of it there for the people. Pizza, I think, needs a couple of shelving units, so we're going to do it here, here, and here. And then we will do French fries. Let me order one so that way I can get it. Fine, we'll order 2. That's perfectly acceptable. That is not what I wanted. That is what I wanted. So some of our frozen foods are going there. These are going to go on one of the lower shelves now. There we go. Why are you two not stocking anything? Did I break them somehow? Okay, well for some reason they don't want to stock. Might be because I moved items around. You know what, we'll just have to make it work for today. I'll help the guy out a little bit here. probably is because of my changing of the shelves around as I've been doing. And that's understandable. I mean, the game does a great job with it, but I did do a lot of moving of stuff around there, so. We are going to end the episode after this day anyway, so it should work out okay. Hopefully, they'll be back to working as normal the next episode. It will be now, hopefully, a week before we have the next episode, so it should work out fine. Not overly worried about it. Oh, there's no room for that, but there's plenty of room on the shelf for it. There we go. See about these pizzas. Alright, display is full. Alright, now I want to go in here. I want to buy this triple freezer for the true bane of my existence. Didn't realize I had it backwards. There we go. That is right. I just made the chicken an entire freezer. Makes my life easier. And then in the morning, in the morning in the game, we will go ahead and order all the different things that we need, or as much as we can. We'll start getting our shelves filled back up. Really though, we got our shelves somewhat filled up. We got the shelves that we needed to purchase. We've got our third stalker, who when he works will be a great thing. This guy's been helpful. So much so that I'm letting him keep his job. I did give milk its own place, right? Yeah, it's got its own place. Alright. And I'm not done reorganizing the shelves. I will still probably move things around even more at a point. For now, though, it's pretty decent there. I'm going to take this light. There we go. Now we got nicely lit back area here, which is perfect. Our one stalker who's working is doing his job, which is great. As I said, we're going to need to buy some items. There is no question about it. But we will get them when we can. See about helping them out, though. We'll stock some things if we can. Alright, that's stocked up. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to help him because in the morning I should have all three of them working, they should be willing to help him, and we'll have a decent amount of money to order the things that we need. Now that I actually have it a bit more organized, we'll be able to actually do that. And one of the things I'll probably add in a whole section for is the bread. Probably I'll put that right here next to the milk, because the bread does go pretty quickly as well. Um, but that's what I want to do, is I want to have shelving so that I can almost have multiple spots for every single item. The small items like, the tea and such, or the eggs where I can put 6 boxes in one section, I'm not as worried about. But things like the bread, or particularly these larger ones like the flour and the chickens and such. I mean, look at this. We're out of chicken again. Even though I bought so much chicken, it just goes so quickly. So we will definitely have to get more chicken. We'll have to get more french fries, all that kind of stuff. We'll do all that ordering in the next video. For now, though, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. If you enjoyed the episode, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you back for more Supermarket Simulator.